Yo, this your boy Mind Control, finally back. Finally back. So yeah, this is my first time. Not really my first time back. I've been chilling with the family and whatnot. But yeah, I'm finally back. I'm able to get my mic and actually do some live recording. So hope you guys having a good year, I guess, and ready for the weekend because it is Friday. So as soon as I record this, I'm gonna just upload it. Usually I wait and do like a premiere, but we're not gonna do that this time. So yeah, but thank you for all the support and thank you for sticking with me with this whole little deployment. And not unsubscribing, well, some of y'all did, but only a few. You know, stay loyal to the game and stay loyal to the grind. But with that being said, kick the intro. And we're back, and we're going second. And this ryzeal and maliss freaking meta has been so aggravating. So last night they did drop ban list, and they pretty much put sword ryzeal to 1 and ice ryzeal to 1, which is pretty good. So I'm happy about that. They did ban Appaloosa in between with both of those, but it ain't too deep, you know what I mean? Like, it's a board cleaner. I try not to use it as much, but when I do have decks I can use it with, it does come in clutch. So we're playing against, I think, a pure ryzeal deck, and I hope they don't get Feral Imp, this monster right here, banned for overusing it, because we use it in our alien deck, and we pretty much make it real splashable. But we still have the reptilian card that we're going to use in this duel, I believe. So we still have an alternative, but yeah, they might get that card banned too, because it's been like that in the TCG and OCG, I believe, because it's been overused. But our hand currently is, I think it's pretty good actually. So we have Call by the Grave, we have Daybreak, and then we have the Ritual Spell with Night Sword Serpent. So I don't think we're going to get the proper usage of that, because we have no way to dish it out of our hand. And he set 3 and pass. So right now this board is pretty thorough. So he has a negate with cross and 4 pops, or 3 pops and a destruction protection. 3 cards in the back row. One of them is that's quick spell that brings one of the monsters back, and we have 6 cards in hand. So let's see what we can do. So first we play the Mitsurugi ritual. He cross out designate. So I thought he was going to cross out designate the ritual card, but he do the Hypercara. So we go on with our plays, and since we have the Night Serpent in hand, we just ditch 2 of the Mitsurugi monsters so we can get some effects. So we get a spell and we get the ritual spell back. And I chain blocked it like that so I can pretty much get everything else chain blocked. I wanted it. The Mitsurugi spell card don't really matter that much. So you use cross, thank God, to start off the negating, and we're good with that. So we use Kimo, I forgot the fucking card name. So we use him to negate the draw, but he ended up trying to destroy him. So we're like, cool, we'll just tribute it with Daybreak, which is a crazy good synchrony with the deck, and he gets rid of his full loss. So we end up going for one of our plays, and he ended up Call by the Grave in that. So we happy he did that instead of anything else. But now, since he did draw us, we couldn't get Kimbo back. So we go into the Night Serpent, not Night Serpent, but the Reptilian, in order to put this to 0, and he used another destruction. So we end up just trying to destroy it, and I think he used destruction protection too also. No, he doesn't. He just let it get destroyed. And then we put that down to 0. So we still have more plays. We use Daybreak to throw in our big Kaluba in hand, and we use the monsters on board with the Night Serpent to get another card on the field, right? So we got I forgot the name of this card. I don't even know this card's names for real. And so we end up getting this card on field, and then this is the big kicker. He destroyed himself because he's thinking that he can use that spell card to bring back the destruction, whatever the card name is. But we got Call by the Grave, so we're good to go. So you can use Aggregator to destroy, negate that, and plug in. That's what it is. So we just Call by the Grave, the detonator. Save the Call by the Grave, because I knew he had plug-in the whole time, so I didn't want to use it too early, and he just dodged the plug-in. So we end up just doing some damage, nothing too crazy, because we know he still have another turn, right? So we end up going for Shock Trooper. It's one of the monsters that have a lot of attacks. That's the only reason why I put it on the field. But we still have a lot of gas. But this is ryzeal Mitsurugi, so they have nothing but one card combos. So my whole idea behind this is not die this turn. So I'm using Fusu. What is this? Fusu? Whatever. I might be saying the words wrong, but you know what I mean. I'm using him to beef up my defense and put a bunch of cards in defense mode. So when we use the Mitsurugi monsters, we're able to get their effects when they come back on field. So we're just putting them all on field just to get the negate. I'm at the effects. So what he doesn't know is that we can still use Kumo to destroy the whole field and make him discard a card. But how he's doing this, he's keeping a card in hand. So now I can't really use it how I want to. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just destroy the board now. Because he will always get his he'll always have one card in hand to not negate, but to satisfy the negate by discarding the card. So we say, you know what, you just start from the beginning, and he starts with ryzeal. And then this is when I tried to like get him to negate it. He throw the ritual card down and get his X ryzeal, so he's still able to make his plays. All in all, I'm trying to make this as difficult as possible. And what he doesn't know is I'm fully stocked. Not fully stocked, but I'm pretty much stocked with the cards I need, because yeah. And right now he's running out of gas. What's the name of this card again? Dual Drive. Hate that card too. But yeah, using Dual Drive and Plasma Hole. And he's realizing that he doesn't have anything to do, because if he had Babushka, he would just win in the Babushka, but since he can't, he just go into the Roach. And he can't attack with damage. He's an idiot. So he pretty much destroyed his whole board trying to destroy me. And all in all, it didn't work. Let's go to the next replay. And we're back, and we're going first this time. So let's see what we can do while going first. So seeing Ash in hand is always a good feel, just in case they have Max C or something. But right now they don't have anything like that. So we're free to play. So we end up using, well, the plays are going too fast, so I forgot what I was supposed to say. Commentary. I'm gonna get back into it. I'm not in my groove right now, so give me some grace a little bit, right? And these Mitsurugi monsters, we use pre-preparation. These Mitsurugi monsters is kind of like with the names. So we use the mirror to get our king card. This is like the best card in the deck right here. To be honest, that's why I got it royal. It allows us to go into every single alien card that we need. All we need to do is just pitch it in the graveyard, and I use the ritual Mitsurugi ritual to push an alien kid to the graveyard. So now I don't even really need to have the what's the card called? The pollution, the virus. I don't need to have that on field and the alien card on field to make it work. All I need to do is have Fusu on field with Zero, and as soon as he's summoned, I just get alien kid from the graveyard, put them on field. Now every special summon monster is going to pay the taxes. And it is what it is. So I did that, and then I'm pretty much just being very, very splashable right now. I don't even know why I'm doing all this, to be honest. But I guess since I was playing freely, I was seeing the depths of how deep can I splash this deck in, and it's pretty splashable. And right now, this is when I'm gonna go to 0. Yep. And you know, most of the time when I am doing my combos with this deck, it's without even using my normal summon. And I don't even know if I used it this time. But yeah, most of the time I'm not even using my normal summon. So the deck is pretty good. And even better, I use Big Bro Nip to keep it in hand. So I can use Shock Trooper to pretty much put whatever counters I need to on the cards. And this is when he just aggravating. So he super poly us, and then he used Ultimate Slayer to get rid of Zero, but I said no. And then he used super poly again. This is a freaking Catch-Tour deck. So you got Dragon Stipelia, and at this point I'm like, nah, bro, you can't. We're not gonna allow you to even get any more advantage, because you're pretty much like maxed out right now. So we use Shock Trooper to negate him before he negates us. Give him 10 freaking alien counters. And he used Rise Heart, banish some, and then he destroy us, so he don't know that we could summon a non-link monster that's in the graveyard that's a reptile. So we get the best card that we can. This is one of them times where he had all the fucking board breakers and still was not able to win, because we have too much gas. And we're back, and we're going first. So we have a hand that's not very conducive, but at the same time we gotta do what we gotta do, right? So we get Daybreak. We use a curse to tribute off. He used Full Loss, so whatever the fuck the name of the card is. I ignore it because I'm like, okay, well, we don't summon that much from the extra deck, and since I know he already have this going on, I'm just going to summon, what is it called, Zero once, and then end my turn like that. So he gets one draw. Oh no, I have to summon twice. I lied. So then I gotta get Shock Trooper, so he get 2 draws. But I think this Virus, Call by the Grave, imperm, that don't seem too bad as a whole for what we got going on. Then I threw Nip in the graveyard just in case. Get some destruction protection. So of course we put in ryzeal again, right? So I imperm Sword ryzeal, because I don't want him to like splash more, because he had to use his normal summon already, right? I think the second time he used his normal summon. So then we destroy the whole field with the Virus. And now that he has Sword ryzeal engraved, I can definitely go ahead and freaking Call by the Grave it. But he used Maxi instead, so I think this will make more sense to negate that versus negating the Sword ryzeal, because it'll be a one-turn show. So I Call by the Grave that, and then Curse gets on the field, and I'm able to summon something else. Yep, and then Nip come in because he Maxi, so we still get Nip regardless. So this is ultra over now. He ashes us, and that's not the end of the world, to be honest. It's really not. So I bring back nice Serpent, go into Feral Imp, because 2 level 4s make Feral Imp, and then I can go into my Mitsurugi plays. And this is one of the reasons why I'm like, it's gonna suck if they do get this card banned. But I could still went into the Reptilian and then put that Sword Ryzeal to 0, and had the same effect. And we're back, and we're going first again. And I think this is the deck where I tried some freaky stuff, and I put in ragnaraika in the deck. But I didn't like how it felt because it was very bricky. Like, you'll get most of the cards in this, and ragnaraika is more of a 2-card starter than a 1-card starter. So I'd rather not have too many bricks in hand, and yeah, but Swordsman wasn't that bad because I do get a lot of reptiles banished, so we're able to shuffle it back in to summon it out. So it doesn't, it's not a bad card to have. Hold on, does this? It's an insect. That's the reason why I don't use it. Most of the time when we use Nip, your alien lock, not alien lock, your reptile lock. So using that card will pretty much put you in the negative, to be honest. So I don't use it as much because it doesn't flow with the deck. Now if that was a reptile monster, it would have been too easy to use that, but it's not. It's not. So yeah, we're doing our plays, and pretty fluent, to be honest, pretty fluent. So I end up going to Shock Trooper to make space. Only reason I did it to make space. Normally I would have just did the whole Daybreak and all this other stuff, but right now I have so much advantage that I don't even need to prolong the combo. So I use Shock Trooper to make space, and then use Daybreak to use Curse to get the tokens. And I even forego the token. I could have had 4 tokens, but I only need to use 3. So right here I have an Army Negate, I have a Destruction, I have Virus, and we're playing against what else than freaking goddamn ryzeal. So right now this is one of them things where he doesn't know that I can get 0 back on field. He used Aggregator to get rid of goddamn 0, but I just use him, tribute him, and I'll just bring him back because I know he's going to summon again. And that's what he does, right? So I let him get 1 summon off, right? I let him get 1 summon off, but at the same time 0 is back now. So everything else is now put in defense mode, so you're not using anything else. So he gets Star Ryzeal, that goes in defense mode, that goes in defense mode. Now he special summons, so I get another monster. Now I get back the destruction card, just in case he has something in the back row. Because he can always use Plasma to freaking get rid of our cards. So he summoned again, and then we get, I don't know the cards, name of the cards, but I get Prayer. And he used, I'm surprised that didn't get limited, at least in the ban list. Because I have 3 of both of the cards, and I need that UR. I need it bad. So he go to Detonator, and he doesn't know that, bro, you're cooked. You can't do anything. You're alien locked. And we have the Army Negate in the back, just in case he has something like a Raigeki or anything. That's only for destruction. I mean, for like board wipes and shit. And we're back, and we're going first again. And I think this is one of those times where he's doing more than he can. I mean, more than he actually can. Yeah, I think he drove me this game, and I played through it, and it's disheartening. Is it true? I forgot this gameplay. So I use Curse, bring back Nyla, get Daybreak. No, he didn't. He don't draw me. So I get my 4 tokens, and I go into Reptilian because he's an idiot, and he brought back Ash. So I get a free card, and this is like another way I can definitely go into the Mitsurugi plays by having Reptilian. But versus Feral Imp, this one is a lot more taxing because I need a monster on field to be able to get the card that I need. but I can get any reptile in my deck, and a lot of people don't know that. So reptilian, automatic Mitsurugi deck. I mean not deck, sorry, but combo starter. So right now it's like the Ash didn't really do anything, and yeah, I pretty much got everything I really need. And yeah, and of course you know I gotta get my baby girl. I'm gonna learn the name of these cards. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I don't want to give you partial, you know, gameplay. But right now we got virus, imperm, omni-negate, destruction, and maxing. So it don't even matter if you played it or not, G. The game was over. And we're back. And we're going first again. Now granted, don't get me wrong, most of the games I played to make it to master, I did not go first. I went second sometime. And a lot of the games that were like interesting and whatnot, people quit as soon as I started the Mitsurugi plays. As soon as they seen that Habakira is like go out, they just instantly like quit or scoop. Or as soon as they see me do like one of my reptile plays with curse or whatnot, they scoop. And that's always been the way. I mean, always been a thing. They always scoop when they see, you know, curse in the graveyard, because they know that's 4 tokens. But yeah, it is what it is. So we get max seed, and yeah, we opted to not further extend the combo. Got goddamn Zero and Phil, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let me just go ahead and get Fusu. Big F, I don't know what the fucking name is, but end up getting him just in case he does destroy Zero or somebody, and he Nibiru us, and he doesn't know that brings him back, because I never tribute him off. So all in all, you almost made it worse. Now I have a fat token on Phil, and almost everything that I was going to do regardless. So yeah. So we're playing against I don't think is it a level 7 deck, or what was it? You have a whole bunch of shit in this deck. So I initially thought it was like a horse deck, but no. So I used Nip to destroy the goddamn sarcophagus, and I think, yeah, it's a freaking Centurion deck. So he goes close Moon Heaven. He doesn't know that he's still summoning out. So now you're cooked. So I destroy that, and then he bring that out, right? And then Zoro come on Phil, and then he goes in defense mode. Now he can no longer use his monster, and now these all go in defense mode. So it was a gamble, because he could have, I thought he could have banished like Zoro when he got on Phil, since it's R rating, but the way the timing worked, I was able to do both, which is good. And right now I have so much advantage that I can definitely board wipe too, since I was able to draw the card, right? I still have the what is it, the Magmataga? Yep, I do. So I'm able to destroy the whole field, which is good. And now I have the discard destruction, but then I realized King's sarcophagus, it protects the damn cards from being destroyed. So now I have a whole board full of bullshit, which is all good. It's good. It is what it is. So I use prayers to get that in the graveyard, just to get more cards with bigger attacks on the field. Then I use I don't know why I didn't just destroy the King's sarcophagus, but it is what it is. So he used that to get rid of my Zero, and I would just bring him back with the Negate card, which is kind of like you're helping out my board, so now I have extra monsters to attack with, which I mean, in theory, it probably made sense to him out loud, but not for real. But yeah. And we're back. And this would be the final replay. So yeah. We're going second. And against who? No other than Maliss. So I want to see how they hit this deck. And this deck is still as strong, as powerful as ever. So it just pisses me off so much because, like, everything that you do to negatively impact the deck, like banish the cards, these mugs flourish off of it. So it's like it doesn't really, you're not really like stopping the deck unless you shuffle it back into the deck. So you got Dormouse banish whatever the hell you want. He do White Rabbit. White Rabbit still is at fucking 3. He dropped GWC. GWC summons a card out of the graveyard and banish a card. Of course, I get Red Ransom back, and then he get Chessy Cat. I had no hand traps at all, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And go to Transcode Talker, and all of these freaking plays is just like win more, but it doesn't really not negate, but it doesn't really hinder this deck. Like, he have a bunch of win more type of cards, and it still works. If I put more win more cards in my deck, I would definitely like suffer from it. Hence the freaking ragnaraika. If I put those cards in my deck, it doesn't help me win more. It limits my consistency, and Maliss don't care. So we are in an uphill battle, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So yeah, we start with a normal summon, and then we have the cards that we need in hand, and we're surprised that he didn't just freaking use his Omni Negate against it. But now we're able to chain block what we need to do, and of course, yeah. Now he uses Omni Negate to negate Habakiri. Destroy that, banish it, and then we still have the ritual card in our hand, and he tries to banish one of our face-up cards, but we have one of the Mitsurugi monsters in hand too, so we're still able to get that card out. Now, another thing I didn't know is if your monster is over level 8, the ritual card would not ritual summon Nip at all, which is crazy. So I get rid of all his monsters, and I'm thinking that I'm pretty good. No, I'm not. So then I negate this, right? I should have negated the goddamn, what is this card called? The March in hand. But don't really matter, right? Because he still had the GWC on field, right? So this is all downhill from now. All downhill. Now, in retrospect, because he had to cheat GWC, I should have just let him get the ransom note back on field, and then just negated the goddamn white binder, which that card should be fucking banned. But I guess I had the whole idea of missing out. So out of having no cards and one trap card and one card in hand, he was able to make his full board over again. And it kills me. So I was going to use the Omni Negate, right? Was it Purification? But I realized, so let me stop here. I realized that you cannot, since this is code link, you can't stop this effect. So I might, instead of using my Omni Negate on this and pretty much just waste my Omni Negate, let me just use Prayer to get him off field and bring him back, and then use my Omni Negate, right? all well. Except he had a Call by the Grave. The only saving grace to his whole shit was his fucking Call by the Grave. So it just fucked up my whole play. Because if you tribute the monster, you can always bring him back. And I tribute him. Saving grace is he had a fucking Call by the Grave. Had fucking everything. But yeah. Let's go to the deck list. And we're back. And yeah, so we can go do the deck list. So we running 3 draws, cause why not, right? We took out the Ashes, right? 2 Maxis, Alien Kid, Nunu, 2 Nylas. You got the Kodo. This is just in case shit gets sticky or they maxi me, and I can go into this reptilian monster, and then this is like protection lock, and you could turn everything to 0. And if you do that, then we'll just bring out reptilian and then get a whole bunch of reptile cards in hand. Haven't happened yet because somehow they always figure out a way how to get it off the field, but they either imperm or like send it. But all in all, it's just like a card I use just in case. Then we have Kazunagi. Then we have Saji. We have I'm not even gonna try that one. We got 3 of these. I think I could knock this down to 1 because it's not. Normal summon is okay in this deck, but now I'm gonna keep it at 3 because it can always get Habakura too. So keep this at 3. Got Curse, got Nip, got Mitsurugi Ritual Monster. We got Fosu, got a Royal. Happy about that. Got Preparation Rights. Preparation. We got the Lily. We got 3 Ritual spells. Got the Mirror. So this is like a 3-card connection. I think having this in hand as a starting hand is like a very big ash bait, and I'd rather have an ash bait than not have an ash bait. So I went to 43 cards, but you can cut it down to 40. 2 Call by the Grave, soon to be 1. 2 Daybreaks, 3 Prayers, 1 Destruction, 1 Virus, 3 Imperms, and 1 Purification. And this is the extra deck. How do I feel about this deck, right? I feel like it's a lot of fun. I feel like it's not that hard to make it to Masters, but in the same breath, it's very frustrating to make it to Masters. It's very, very possible, clearly, because I did it, but all in all, you will get frustrated by how easy other people can do combos versus you can. I used to run Forbidden Droplet instead of imperms, but for whatever reason, and I would say for whatever reason, I ran into so many Cashtira players or so many Graveyard Hate players on the way up. I started from Platinum and went all the way to Masters because I had to take a break from this game. I ran into so many Cashtira players. So many Cashtira players that it was fucking insane. And I got mad because once they put a Rice Heart, whatever the big one is, the big monster is, as soon as you put Homo Failed, you can no longer use Forbidden Droplet. So I have Forbidden Droplet in hand and cannot use it. And that's really, really frustrating. So I cut the card, and I might put it back in because I'm running into a lot of either Maliss or ryzeal or Orcus. But those cards, those decks don't really like get too affected by Forbidden Droplet. I need to start running goddamn Harpy's Fellow Duster and Heavy Storm, because back row deck, the back row cards is the most dangerous cards in the whole joint. Once you get rid of the back row cards, then you pretty much won the game, to be honest, because I can break a board. It's just the back rows is what makes the deck itself so strong, especially in Orcus. Once you get rid of the fill spell, the deck is useless. Fill spell, and they have crescendo, so maybe they'll negate the harpies. But if you can get rid of the fill spell, the deck is low-key useless. I like the deck though. Got the cards. We can see gameplay of that too, but the deck is low-key useless. But make sure you comment, like, subscribe, send it to your folks. Tell me. You can put in the comment section how I got every fucking card wrong if you want to. I don't really care. You can't hurt my feelings. But I'm happy to be back. I might go get me some Jamaican food, eat very good, and go see my boy in Alabama. But this is your boy Mind Control. I'm back on the mic. Thank you for your support. Thank you for holding on, and we're gonna have more gameplay. Cue the outro.